challenge is called Is This My Tail? I'll tell you in advance that I'm not crazy about the wording on this description, nor really the challenge in general. This is stuff that you're going to get a lot of help with when you're coding in an IDE. But, maybe there's something to be said about being able to detect some of this stuff with your eye. So let's go through it. We power through things whether we like them or not. So let's just work through the example. Some new animals have arrived at the zoo. The zookeeper is concerned that perhaps the animals do not have the right tails. To help her, you must correct the broken function to make sure the second argument, tail, is the same as the last letter of the first argument, body. Otherwise the tail wouldn't fit. If the tail is right, return true, else return false. The arguments will always be strings. Yeah, we know that. They're defined that way. And normal letters. Okay, so that part's something. For Haskell, we'll ignore that. We're not coding in Haskell or Go, so don't worry about that. One thing that I didn't like here, we're talking about it if it's the same as the last letter of the first argument, but that assumes that tail is one letter long, which when you go down to the tests you can see, okay, that's how they're doing it, but that's by no means a guarantee. This will still work out if you do more than one letter. I just thought it read strangely when I first came to this. So yeah, go ahead, pause the video here, look over this code. You should be able to pick off some things pretty quickly that don't jive here. And when you're in doubt, just hit the test button. It'll throw errors and sort of give you a clue on what line the problem's on and maybe more. So yeah, go ahead and do that. I'll do the same thing. Okay, we're back. I'm going to pick off the ones that jump right out to me, like body length. That's not a variable anywhere. We have body, and you can see they were going for something like tail dot length, accessing that property. So probably meant that, and we know from other challenges we've used the length property before. It has a capital letter. One you may not have picked off that we haven't used yet is the substring. Should have a lowercase s for that second s. String sub. This is a common one where people use a single equal sign, which is assignment. That's not a check for equality. So yeah, that's not checking if sub is equal to tail, which is what they want. So we'll put double equal sign in there. And hopefully you found these next ones true. They were missing their semicolons to end the statement. And then we don't sort of, I'll leave their structure in place, but I wouldn't say if sub equals tail return true, else return false. I would just say return sub equals to tail, and that returns true or false is necessary. This is just overly wordy, verbose, but I'm trying to preserve their stuff, so we'll do that. Let's see, what else did I miss? Is that all of it? Length. It might be, like I said, if you aren't sure, just hit test. Okay, yeah, good. I hit them all. You can check their tests, understand why Fox returned true, because this single letter matched the last letter in the first word. And where's an example of false? Emu. U would be the last letter. It does not match with T. So these last three are all like that and return false. If you wanted to see, you could you could do one like this. I would expect that to run true. If you want some multi-letter tail, like a long tail, they probably didn't intend that. So, but yeah, you can add your own tests if you like. So I think that's it. I'll hit get the larger collection of tests, and we're good there. So yeah, we'll wrap this one up. I don't know how effective this one was, but yeah, we just solved challenges. Grab those honor points there. Yeah, again, in the IDE, you will get a very visual indicator when a lot of those original mistakes are present. So there you have it. Hit me up with questions, comments. Otherwise, we'll keep going. Thanks for watching.